Hey Blinksters, what's going on? I just want to start this video with this guy here because I bought him 2 years ago from IKEA and still today it's the best purchase I've ever made. I've always wanted one of these things. I don't know how I even knew about them, whether I'd seen them in movies or just like Jesus had put it in a dream of mine or something. Somehow I knew about these things. When I was walking through IKEA, I saw it and I was like, I've got to have it. No, it's mine. And I love it because you can just like, it's like a mood doll. You know, that's what I call it. I don't actually know what it's called. Wooden man. Wooden movable man is probably what it is called. But I call it a mood doll because, you know, right now in this video, I'm feeling a bit like that. That's how I'm feeling right now. All right. Let's move into the topic. So today, big news for you guys, big news for me, big news for the channel, big news. Here it comes. I am no longer a motovlogger. I'm done with motovlogging. Motovlogging and me were like that, and they were like that. I sold my R6 last month. I'm out. Reason being, now let me tell you, all right, because it took a long time for me to make this decision, and I'm glad I've made it. So motovlogging, when I first started YouTube, I was a motovlogger, that's all I did, that's all I knew, running around, talking about topics, uploading them, you know, interacting with fans, all that sort of stuff, loved it. Very rewarding. However, of late, it just isn't rewarding anymore. My heart and my soul aren't in it. And I'd realized, and it took a long time to realize this, but I had to do this whole like feng shui, I Ching, out of body experience type, you know, pull myself like out of my mind and look at myself from a third person and go, right, Blinky, what are you doing? What's happening here? And that was when I realized you're not making YouTube videos because you love it anymore. You're making these motovlogs because you feel compelled to do it because it's all you've known. It's what your channel is. You have a motovlogging channel. It's what your fans expect. However, that wasn't rewarding for me, and it was showing, and my fans were losing interest and I was losing interest, and it was all just falling apart around me. So I had to step out and say, what's important to me now? Because 2009, 2010, when I started, heck, I was just a boy. I'm still a boy, I'm 29, I turned 29 a couple of weeks ago, but I'm a 29-year-old boy. When I started, I was a 24-year-old boy. And, you know, that's what I wanted to do at that time in my life. But now I've grown and I've aged a little bit. What's important to me now has changed, and it took me a while to recognize that. You know, you can't just pick one thing and then do it repetitively over and over and over, because if that doesn't change, then it's not moving with your general momentum of life, because people just change. You know, what's important to you when you're 10, 15, 20, 30, 60, all of that, it'll change. I mean, it still might be within the same realm, the same umbrella, which it is for me, making videos, YouTube, all that. It all falls in the umbrella. Are you following? However, motovlogging just wasn't really the creative release that I need in my life right now. So I've decided to be done with motovlogging. Big change for me, because what do I want to be now? Well, I have, outside of my motovlogging, I'm a massive like film fan. I suppose I would say I'm an amateur filmmaker. Not that I've made really many films. I've just done a couple of short films as a hobbyist. But I like photography, videography. I like editing. I like all that kind of stuff that's to do with anything to do with like moving pictures. I love it. And I thought, why not bring the behind the camera stuff that I do in my own time, bring that into YouTube, and then, you know, season it, sprinkle it with some vlogs. You know, that'd be cool. And then that way I'm making videos that I want to make and not so much videos that I feel I need to make. So my YouTube channel, starting from today, you're not going to see any more motovlogs. So if that's all you're interested in, I mean, I'm sorry. Thanks for joining me on the ride. It's been one hell of a ride. Thank you so much. But moving forward, the whole model and what word am I looking for? Dynamic of my channel is changing. So brace yourself for that, because it's going to be vlogs, it's going to be time lapses, it's going to be short films, it's going to be just randomness. Whatever I'm feeling at the time to make, that's what you're going to see. And for me, that's going to be honest, it's going to be pure, and it's going to be rewarding. which for me is the biggest thing right now, because you got to do things in your life that you're taking something away from. And yeah, that's where I'm at. So that's pretty cool. I bought this Canon G7X camera, very cool camera. Don't be fooled, it might look like a compact camera, but it is a very powerful camera, not necessarily cheap camera. It's got a touchscreen LCD on the back that flips up like so. I love it. It's great for framing those selfie vids, those vlogging vids that I'm planning on doing. So very happy with this purchase, and that's what's going to see me through. That's all I've got. I hope I covered everything. I was very nervous about doing this video because it's a big thing for me. Big change for the channel. So yeah, God, it's really hot here in Auckland. You wouldn't believe it, but New Zealand does get hot and I'm sweating. Alright, see you guys in the next vid. If you leave, I get it, I totally get it. It's a big thing to change, you know, it's like saying, hey, I sell donuts, and then boom, I don't do donuts anymore, I do milkshakes, you know? And people go, oh, okay, well, don't know if I'll be coming back to this shop anymore. So if you don't, love you, thanks for hanging in there, but if you hang around for the milkshakes, it'll be a fun ride.